Oh, where'd I go? Do I get to... Hold on. I'm here, I swear. I'm just under the screen. What? That's a new one. It's showing the background of the scene. Riz, to suggest more games to add, you can either suggest it here, and I will do my best to remember, but if you want me to remember it for sure, hit me up on Blue Sky, or, yes, this is a lot of games. I believe it's 88 currently is the number of games. I was thinking about reducing it slightly. Let me go ahead and fix this camera. The camera is instead just showing the background, which I don't know why it's doing that. I had the background set to disable before. There we go. Hello! And now I'm tiny and floating. Right next to the wheel. There we go. That's how I want to be. And then this is the wheel dance, obviously. So yes, we have tons of games, such as, let's just scroll through some of them. We have, I saw SSX Tricky. Yes, DOS to PS2 is a wide berth. I did have to pull up how I always have to look up right before the Wheel of Retro streams how to actually mount and boot DOS games in DOSBox, because I did not grow up with that generation of games. And so it's like, oh, if I actually have to do that on stream, that'll be a little bit of an ordeal. We've got everything from Chibi Robo from the GameCube to Mech Assault 2 on the Xbox to... I gotta take out Cruisin' World. We did Cruisin' World. For the N64. We got DuckTales on the NES. Sonic 2 for the Genesis. Our first one was Sonic 3. I gotta take out Crazy Taxi as well. Okay, so we're going down a few games, because that was Crazy Taxi. And if we land on the original Crazy Taxi, we'll know to just cut that out as well. Old N64 Biofreaks. I have heard of this, but I've never played it. I think that is a game that I saw at like Hollywood Video for rental in the era. So with everything up, I will look into getting Biofreaks. She played it as much as you played War Gods. Now, is that an indication of said game's quality? Because I'm not to say that War Gods was bad, more that I was bad at it, and the game was not gentle to someone who did not know how to play it very well. But you know, that's some of the fun. Is like there's so many hard games from every era, I feel like, and my version of that probably would be like Snowboard Kids 2. Like Snowboard Kids 2 is by no means an easy game, and if you don't know the maps of Snowboard Kids, it's gonna be tough. You know, it's one of those things where they really want you to have memorized those tracks and to know exactly how and when to use your tricks and items and such. Though probably not quite as hard as I would say War Gods was. That is, to this day, just one of the most ruthless experiences I have had while streaming, which was very funny. You hated Biofreaks. Interesting. So it's merciless, but in a way that you could not stand. Well, I'm sure that'll make for a fun stream once it happens. Yes, fighting games on the N64 were very interesting. I don't think I ever, I mean, other than Smash Bros, I never owned one when I was younger, because whenever I rented one, I would get very frustrated and not want to play for much longer. Because also my main experience of fighting games up until that point was like Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Genesis, and also Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. And so as soon as they got into 3D and like it got, especially with the N64 control, not great. Not a great controller to be playing that stuff with. All right, let's see what we get today. It's time to spin that wheel. Whoop. Music cut out. Yeah, what do we got? Oh, it looks like... Oh, is it going to be... It's our first DOS game. Okay, we're going back to... back to some old school PC times. We're gonna be shooting some Nazis as we play DOS. I am putting my controller to the side because where we're going, we don't need controllers. All right, this is mouse and keyboard, baby. It's basically just keyboard, I think. Luckily I have pulled up DOSBox already and mounted some of that stuff because I just had a feeling in my bones. Today I was like, we're gonna play a DOS game. I know that there's 88 games on here, or 87 after I deleted those few, and there's only like, I think 3 DOS games on the list, but I just could feel it in my bones that was about to happen. And damn, I should go buy a lotto ticket because that's crazy odds that I think 3 out of 80 might be better slightly odds than getting a lotto ticket. But, ride that high. Maybe go do some roulette in Vegas or something. No, I don't like gambling because that's when I lose. Here we go. Look, I've got it all ready. So you can see me typing in real stuff here, real command lines, and you can see that I also typed it incorrectly earlier in the little CL thing. Illegal command, CL. So if I'm remembering this right, I now go CD Wolfenstein. Actually, let me double check my folder hierarchy and make sure this is actually what it's called. I see it's not, because it's not Wolfenstein. It's just Wolf 3D. And then what's the exe name? Wow. See, you gotta actually go in Wolf 3D.exe. Is it Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein as the true Mandela effect? Yeah, don't miss having to do all this nonsense. I never had to do this stuff beforehand. This was never, like, when I got a PC, it was the Windows 95 era was my first PC. And so I never had to worry about any of that. Oh! Okay, I just pressed down on the key. I don't know what the controls are, but I do like this little tune. Is the music coming through for y'all? It actually looks like it's coming through real loud for all y'all. Let me drop that down a little bit. You don't need to get blasted by this MIDI trumpet. Yeah, okay. Let me know if that volume is better. I dropped it about 20. Sound Blasted, that was the name of the sound card of this generation, wasn't it? Again, very much PC gaming before my time, but it's kind of fun to be like, okay, let me look at control. Control. I kind of don't want to play with mouse. Is that weird? If I could play with just... Is it a thing where it's like I should be playing with mouse, or is it a thing where it's like is actually playing or is playing with just the keyboard kind of normal for these games? Customize controls. Okay. Open is B2. Okay, that's button 2. Okay, or just keyboard controls. Right shift. Can I make it left shift? Run. How do I... Run being right shift is very weird because that's right next to like my right hand. Open, control, strafe is alt. Okay. Yeah, all of that but run makes sense. Okay. We'll try it. We'll try with just mouse or with just keyboard and see what happens if we... And then sound. Let's just check. Yeah, Sound Blaster. There we go. Disney sound source. Interesting. What do they know that I don't know about having a Disney sound source? All right. That's new game. I mean, yeah, I think it's episode 1 of Escape from Wolfenstein. That's the whole thing. Oh, wow, and then Operation 2, or Episode 2, Operation Eisenfaust. Episode 3, Die Führer or Die. Hell yeah. Episode 4, A Dark Secret. Episode 5, Trail of the Madman. It's just Mickey Mouse making sound effects. That would be amazing. It's just like, oh yeah. Oh my. We've got to shoot the Nazis, Sora. That's my Mickey Mouse in Kingdom Hearts, but instead of Kingdom Hearts, he's in Wolfenstein. Oh my god, can you imagine? And then Confrontation. Oh. I mean, I don't love that they turn me into a baby if I say, can I play daddy? This is... I think... Listen, I'm gonna be very real about my ability coming into this game, into something like this. I think I'm gonna play on Don't Hurt Me. I don't appreciate the little baby pacifier in the mouth here and the baby bonnet that they put you in if you decide to play on the easiest mode. But, you know, I would appreciate a little bit of leniency. Get psyched. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Well, done. We did it. Can I... Oh, looking down is like very much not going to be a thing in this game, right? It's just going to be... And then strafe. Okay, that's alt. Here, let me actually... I'm going to alt tab out real quick just because I want to orient where the screen is on my actual computer screen. Gosh, Sora, we gotta storm Normandy Beach. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, which I'm not sure how much of the story there is in something like this. Because I don't think this is really... Okay, is this a... Oh. Hello? I heard an explosion. Is this a game with a story? Put Goofy in a tank. Yes. Except that you know that Donald fled to Argentina after the war. What? Is that food? Do I eat that if I get hurt? Okay. Yeah, I guess let's try and open all of these. Okay, well, I appreciate that they're just leaving a bunch of turkey dinners out. I do keep on hearing explosions, though. Oh, that's true. Donald was canonically in the Navy and did fight, I would assume, at that point, on the side of the Americans. Unless he knows something we don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to get strafing down. Yeah. That feels like it's going to be important. Okay, I do think... I'm surprised I've not had to shoot any Nazis yet. That's... Okay, yeah, that's just full-on swastikas in the game. Oh, hello! Whoa, he really blasted me. He brought me down to 50% health with a single shot. I thought this mode was called Don't Hurt Me. I see why maybe Twitch doesn't like you showing this game. What? What just... I went down to 38. Ah, who's shooting me? Stop it. I need to go get the... I'm gonna go get the turkey drumsticks that they left everyone. No. Give me dinner. Oh, that recovers so little. Oh, hello. Okay. Wow, and this is Don't Hurt Me, huh? I'm down to 25% health, 35% health after the first couple rooms. Wow. Games were built different in this era. There's no little aspect of like, hey, this is how you, like, tutorialization was just read. Oh, I don't love having to do that, but I do have to remember that they are unfortunately deeply racist fascist dogs, you know, and quite literally. I mean, I think the way that they get away with that in the reboot is they make them like robot dogs who have been like taken over. But like they've had like robotic implants and stuff and been trained to attack as a way to make you not feel bad about having to kill the dogs constantly. There's a Super Robot Wars game you've been wanting to play, but it involves Mazinger Z villain named Hitler. Oh, yeah. As you might imagine, he's a not so subtle allusion to real life figure. It's always so funny when it's like, at that point, really just do the thing. Like, you're not tricking anyone. Okay, wait. Are these wells important? These... One's full of water, one's empty. Is this a puzzle? What is that? Is that supposed to be... Here's the fun part of a game like this, too. Is that you're like, is that water? What is that? Are those pipes on the ground? Can I shoot the barrels? Let's see. No. Oh, and I have limited ammo, so I gotta be careful. But I have the nicest amount of health I could possibly have. So, there's that, at least. Okay. Okay. Oh, he scared me. Oh! Yeah, now this truly is cool guy mode. You're shooting Nazis with cool glasses on. Hey, give me your secrets, man. You're telling me you don't have secrets? Come on. You got secrets. This is a secret door. I gotta start checking for secret doors. Oh, that's all sorts of ammo. Is that a new gun? How do I swap guns? I feel empowered. Yeah, look at that. Oh, did I just auto-swap to the new gun? I think I might have. I'll say the soundtrack also bangs. This little... Is this giving me holy power? Oh, it's giving me bonus score. I've stolen the Holy Grail and a variety of other, I guess, ancient artifacts that they had plundered in their conquests. Hey, don't you dare. Come on. You're telling what? I'm definitely shooting you. Do I have to be? I must have to be through the door. Maybe not. That guy shot me right away. Whew. This is the alternate timeline where the Indiana Jones guy chose the wrong cup. It seems like maybe it's actually where he chose the right cup, because doesn't he melts into oblivion when he opens the thing that he chooses. I keep on thinking that these like straw bushes are enemy soldiers, but they're not. They're just beige in the same. They're beige wearing the same general color coat. It'd be a good little trick for them to play, to hide behind one of those, because it'd be like, oh, it's just a tree. They're just ugly. You know, that's what happens when you choose fascism. Oh, give me that little turkey. These guys are just loving their turkeys. Just the legs, though. It's extremely wasteful. All right, the thing I know about this game is you do kind of have to explore every corner, right? Because you're looking for key cards and stuff. What happens if I shoot the big green barrel? Nothing. You sure? Okay. Okay. You keep your secrets, Barrel. I once knew somebody named Barrel, and that It was spelled different, you know? Oh my god. Wow. I'm glad I chose the difficulty that I did, because I don't think I'd be doing too hot. Oh, here we go. There. Okay, first level. Floor 1 complete. I'll take it. Kill ratio 100%. Treasure ratio, ooh, secret ratio 20%. There are so many secrets we missed. And by we, I mean all of you. How could you lead me astray like this? Obviously, I, was doing a great job. I can't believe you would all hide the secrets from me, personally. Oh, I see. Oh, dang, dog. That's a no for me, dog. Oh, we found the dog floor. Doggone it. You faces got secrets? Oh, hello. Shot point blank in the face. No, Riz, you're hiding all the secrets from me, and very much on purpose. Did I just eat dog food? Did I just get 4% of health for eating dog food? I think I did. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're escaping a castle in Nazi Germany. That's definitely dog food. That's not, they might be being like, no, it's stew. It's not. That's dog food for sure. Okay. There's secrets in here for sure, because... Hopefully the secrets don't take bullets. Water? I feel like water is pointing that there's a secret somewhere. Pet food has to be human grade legally. Interesting. Is that right? I guess, that's good. I'm glad that it has to be edible, considering, like, I definitely ate a dog biscuit when I was a child on a dare. I'm glad that that's not going to come back and bite me. Feeding dog food to humans would actually be one of the... Yeah, it's extremely true. It'd be one of the less messed up things done. There's got to be a way through, right? Oh, hello. Oh, rude. While I was turned around. The reason is officially listed as in case of apocalypse. That's fascinating. Oh, and I have lives. Do we think that there is a bit in here? Okay. Here. Okay, we know that that's kind of all bogus over there. Yeah, over there. Oh, dang it. Oh, I'm low on ammo. Gotta make every shot count. There's lives. That's gonna be tough. Because I imagine when you lose all your lives in this game... Oh, my face lost tracking. Let me fix that real quick. That's been happening more and more recently. I don't know why, though. Oh, hello. I was in the middle of something, sir. They don't care. Famously. All right. Take your bullets. Thank you. In case of apocalypse is such a funny reason that dog food or like pet food in general has to be like human friendly. It's just like in case we need something. No, honestly, so the thing tracking my face is my phone. I use like it's an app called iFacial Mocap, and it does really, really nice high grade facial tracking. It just every once in a while freezes, unfortunately. And I think, you know what it probably is I think my phone updated recently, and there's probably something in like the most recent update that is just like causing it to crash more regularly. But overall, I'm like I really like the quality of the tracking itself. It's just the stability of the program that's unfortunate. Oh, man, I fully thought that was a brown suit. Brown coat? What are they called? Oh, hello. No. Hey. I gotta keep an eye on every angle. Ooh, give me... That's that good turkey. None of that dog turkey. Yeah, even the plants are dying. It's true. I mean, they are in a castle with seemingly 0 windows. I would put a window or 2 in my castle. I'm not saying it needs to be all windows, you know. Obviously, we're like in a bit of a dungeon, but you know it's got to be musty in here. Do we think that there's a key that gets us in here? Well, if there is, it's not down this way. That's all. Those were all dead ends. Unfortunately. Oh, which way did I come from? Oh, I see a dead body over that way, so my guess is I came from that way. And therefore, we will go this way. Hello? Yep, I saw you. I see you. Oh, come on. I was so quick on the draw on that one. Yeah, sunlight, you know, is fairly important. I was actually chatting about that with some friends. Yeah, I glitched him, but he still recovered in time in order to shoot me. And I'm like, come on. I glitched you and everything, and you still... Oh! You still took my health? Okay, I need a turkey real bad. Come on. I was talking about that with a friend as we were watching the trailers in front of Predator Badlands, because the trailer for the new Avatar movie came out for like the fire one, the fire tribe. And we were talking about how, oh, what shot me? That was like a laser beam that I got hit by, I think. Whew. Okay. Well, you know, we're learning. Okay, we know that whole way is a trap. This is all, it's all reconnaissance, actually. Oops. I shot him, he's like, oh, sorry, my bad. I'll go. There we go, okay. This is why strafing is important. And in the preview for the Fire like Tribe Avatar movie, everyone in the tribe is talking about like destruction and like fire's like ability to like quote unquote cleanse like kind of thing. And me and my friend were talking about like, how come no one ever talks about fire as also being like extremely necessary for life? Like, the sun is also fire. We would not, like, technically it's for, like, radiation and, like, plasma and stuff, but, like, it is heat and, like, that level of, like, kind of thing of, like, fire is also essential. Like, it's a tool. Oh, Avatar The Last Airbender does. Yeah, that's true. They do get around to, like, it's kind of Zuko's whole growing, like, story, right? Is learning that, like, fire can be more than just than destruction. But yeah, I feel like that is a lesson that other stories need to use as well in like regards to fire, is like without like, let's say, the geothermal heat of the earth or the fire of the sun, we would not live. The movie probably will lead into that. It's like, it can't be... What? Who the heck is shooting? Rude. No, you get around here right now. Okay, this is the door where once I opened it, I got hit by a laser beam. No, I don't think they spoiled it in the ads. I mean, it did feel like they were giving away a lot, but it mostly looked like big set pieces of, like the battles and stuff. They were showing a lot of battle animation. Remember that you did a Castlevania RP where the whole bit where they found an entire roast turkey stuffed in a wall and debated over whether it was okay to eat? That would be such a good bit to include in like a D&D game, honestly. Oh wait, no, it wasn't this wall. I've been tricked. Yeah, the Castlevania wall turkey is such a funny bit of just like breaking down a false wall to expose a whole dinner. No, stop it. Yeah, who placed it there? Somebody has to have put that thing there. So that's very funny. Hey. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of them. Listen, I'm just taking shots. I'm just taking shots. I'm spraying and I'm praying. Give me your treasure, please. Sometimes you open a door and there's too many Nazis behind that door. That's what happens when you open a door and there's a single Nazi there. But 3 is just ridiculous. Does Dracula not understand how food storage works? He probably doesn't, because he doesn't really have to worry about that, right? It's like, he's more worried about his victims. Is that a tree or a person? Those are trees. That was a little tree trick. Ooh, yes, give me your turkey dinners hidden behind your radioactive waste. Radioactive waste would actually be a great, like, drag queen name. But waste is spelled like W-A-I-S-T. And you play like a mutant, like, kind of character. Oh, what? Is that a tree or a person? You know, sometimes you gotta ask the questions. That person had that was a Gatling gun that he got me with. Which is, I don't think that's fair. It's who let him have that? He looked like maybe an officer, a boss. So maybe I just have to take him. Okay. Oh, come on. You couldn't even see me. All right, what was behind this door? Oh, man. Sometimes I feel like I really didn't earn that shot, but I'll take it kind of thing. Like where it's like, I was kind of moving the cursor over when I hit the shoot button and the guy just drops dead and I'm like, well, I guess I just wanted style curved that bullet. Yeah. Oh, no, I heard that there's a person. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, look before you leap. Oh. Rude. Yeah, pretended skill. It's so true. No, I actually meant to do all of those, like, cool. Yeah, I'm actually kind of hello. See, just like that. I made it look like I was gonna look the wrong way, and then in fact was like, haha, got you. And I did my sick gun kata. Like I'm Keanu Reeves. Like I'm Mr. Wick. And I'm not scared at all that this is my last life. And I have a feeling that they won't be very generous to me and just let me reload this level. And the fact that it's... Oh, that's so many! Oh, run! That was the guy. That was the guy with the Gatling gun. Woo! Don't forget to check the pictures of the walls for secret rooms. Oh, so true. Oh, but then I have to go up to the walls. Upgrades, yeah, now we got the real weapon. Oh, whoops. And it fires automatically. That's good to know. But that also means it will use ammo very quickly. Oh, that seems... Is this an elevator? No. Oh, it's their turkey room. That would be the easiest way. It would truly be the easiest way to lure me into a little trap. Is first put me in a massive sprawling labyrinth of a dungeon. And then at this long, ominous hallway, have a door that just leads straight to a bunch of turkey dinners. And then a pitfall. Right below the turkey. Like Team Rocket style. I would Pikachu. Ooh, I got a key. Yeah, I should be looking for secrets. One for good measure. I know it's a waste of ammo, but sometimes you just got it. Ooh, okay. I guess I lured all those guys out there ahead of time. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, 100% health. We're playing video games now. Yeah, it's true. It's not a waste if it makes me happy. It's so true. All right. The music is so suspenseful. It's really good. Like, is enough to keep me, like, engaged and on my toes while it's like, without becoming too much of the focus. Oh, that's... What? Dude, that guy was bulletproof. I shot him so much more directly than I've shot so many of the dudes. I feel like when I move, I actually have better aim somehow. Like, when I'm going like this, the game, like, is like, yeah, you got it. Versus, like, when I'm still. Which feels like it should be the opposite. This elevator? Yeah! Completed level floor 2. Treasure ratio 3%. Not even a high kill ratio. And 0 on the secret. Okay, we gotta all start looking for more of the secrets. I'm sure there's good but yeah, wow. The little heaving animation. No secrets. Absolutely wrecked, but I am about to get psyched. What? Dude. Come on, man. This is the first room. I do gotta look more. It's so true. But I'm so focused on surviving. Which is why I'm doing such a good job at it, you know? No one's killed me yet. That's a man. That's not a flower. That's a man. Yeah. I'm good at knowing whether something's a flower and not a man. That's just like a kind of a skill that I bring to the table, you know? Which is why I have so many people just beating down my doors for job offers and proposals. And I have to tell them I'm married already. But they're like, but you know so well how to tell the difference between a flower and a man. A skill that no one else quite has the aptitude for. People are always trying to train daisies to be doctors. Implanting humans waist up in dirt. It's an epidemic. They do just have lunch next to the piles of bones, and I'm not gonna worry and think like, what if the meat came from the people? You know? Drosser, is that sounds like a lyric. That sounds like a lyric from oh, it's definitely unhygienic. I don't think that they're the most worried about that. Is that a lyric from, I want to say, oh gosh, Radiohead, but I don't think it is. It just, in my head, I read that to the tune of Creep by Radiohead. Okay, all these doors lead to Jack Diddley. This light, you're telling me this isn't a fake door? There's not a secret here? Really? Okay. Sheryl Crow. I'm basically Tom York, you know? That's, you know. Yeah, ads in a minute. We'll, can I pause? Wait. Wait. I just hit escape. I didn't think it would actually... What? Okay, wait. I think I can return to the game by hitting escape again. First, let's save game. Call this save before ads. And then... What? No, I don't... What? Back to game. Oh, back to game. I'll hit the things that says back to game to get back to the game is actually, I think, how we'll handle getting back to the game. Again, pro strats like reading the menu. This is the kind of expert gameplay that you come to these Wheel of Retro streams for. Yeah, we're about to hit a 3-minute ad, so I will be right back, and we'll be... Yeah, read this. I'm shooting my pistols. All right, we'll be back in 3 minutes. We're back to the castle that we're going to escape. No, I don't. I dost not to leave with such hasty abandon. Nay. Okay, back to game. Yes, that worked. Oh, hello. Okay, well, is this where I paused? It must be, huh? I paused just right behind a dude? We're so back. I feel like it's me. So much of this game is me squinting and being like, what are those 3 pixels in the distance? Where are your secrets? Show me the secrets. I've been told that there's some. Okay, see, this is a room with secrets for sure. The secret is you stand under the chandelier and you use all your ammo shooting the door. No, I don't actually think it's the all ammo trick. I think that's another room later. This does look like a secret room. Oh no, I was wrong. This is the secret tunnel room actually. Secret tunnel. You're telling me that's not the entrance to a secret tunnel? That's the entrance to a secret tunnel if I've ever seen one. I guess I've never seen one. Okay. Move back away from the trail of corpses I've left behind me. Rude. I'm gonna learn how to like navigate while never turning my back to like open doors. I don't know Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I know like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Naruto Abridged and One Piece. Is it similar to that, but it's for Hellsing? That's... I knew that was a man. You can't trick me. I'm trying to pretend you're a bush. Classic tactic of the fascists. Pretend you're a bush till they walk by. No one's immune to my whirlwind bullet. By Team 4 Star? Isn't Team 4 Star the people who did like Dragon Ball Z abridged and stuff? That's like the original abridged crew, right? Yeah. I'm surprised I knew that off the top of my head. My brain can't remember the year like the Declaration of Independence was signed, but knows the anime, like the dubbing team that did like Dragon Ball Z abridged. What a brain. Oh, hey, whoa, somebody just did like 60 damage to me in one shot. Not cool. Oh, they kill Nazi vampires. Okay. You know, I never actually watched the original Hellsing either, which probably would help to enjoy the abridged. But I do remember thinking, like, that was very much the kind of thing where I would see, like lots of Hellsing like wall scrolls and such. Ooh, hey, level completed. We didn't even die on this level once. Let's go. We're getting better at the game. Okay. Hellsing is absolutely the kind of like, you know, art and character you would see on the anime wall scroll store at, you know, in the little weeb town that I grew up in. By that I just mean I grew up in a town with like, you know, a decently sized Asian population, and so there's lots of like anime import stores around. And definitely how I like watched like I watched Gungrave and Trigun, and I think Gungrave is the one I'm thinking of right now. Yeah, it's Trigun and Gungrave on like a dual box set of DVDs. And both like were great, but also probably I was too young to watch those. I was like maybe 12 at the time. And I think that's fine for Trigun. Trigun is very much like a bit more, I mean, it's not super a kid's show, but Gungrave was like a dark story about gang revenge and gang violence. Really not a children's story. But I remember watching it as a child and being like, that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Like, just staring at like the animation of them having like cloth, because it's like, oh, the two main characters grew up in like an orphanage together, and they would do like, you know, their like basically surrogate mother would do laundry and hang up these white cloths in the wind to dry, kind of thing. And then like the cloth flying through the city, like off of the clip, and just like watching that happen and be like, holy shit. Like, one, this is just gorgeous animation, but two, it was like the kind of like scene setting and amount of like time to take in a scene that is just was so unfamiliar to me watching like, you know, Western animation growing up, where I was just like, this is like, yeah, it was very artsy. It was very much going for, like, it was, like, very comfortable kind of just sitting in the space of the story that they were telling. This is the way I came. And that was, like, it was just very unique to me at the time, especially before I had seen any level of, like, real, quote-unquote, like, cinema when I was younger. You know, well before I ever watched like The Godfather or anything like that, any movie that was trying to take its time, as I'd mostly just watched stuff that was targeted towards younger audiences. There are slightly darker elements of Trigun, gets into once you're in the meat of it, yeah, but for the most part, it doesn't skew too mature, yeah. And whereas Gungrave is like, it was very much a story about like, you know, butt brother betraying brother, like as one like falls deeper into the clutches of becoming like the mafia's hired gun, and the other one tries to like rip themselves away through the life of crime. Okay, I'm just going in circles now, is the thing. This level feels like the Great Vermont Corn Maze. This is, I'm getting tossed and turned all over here. Hellsing, especially abridged is deliberately offensive. I mean, I feel like that's the abridged stuff, right? Like, that was very much in the style of, I mean, also of that era, like, extremely deliberately offensive kind of, like, humor, which sometimes I think landed, but then there's also stuff where you're just like, oh, it really shows its age at this point. Oh, hey, you were just hiding around a corner. Rude. As I was trying to turn off the... Maybe if I turn off the lights with my bullets, we'll discover the secret room. This is the secret light room. Classic secret room. I don't think that there's secrets in this game. I think that they say that there's secrets, and they put the little secret percentage meter on the screen to make you feel bad about not discovering secrets. But actually, it's like their own little joke that they play, because they actually don't have any. It's hilariously vulgar. Yeah, okay, that also... there are moments in DBZ abridged that I think, you know, kind of have that attitude. You're telling me I haven't gotten an extra life? Wow, I absolutely sniped that dude from across the room. I'm pretty proud of that one, to be honest. Come on, I just want your turkey. Whereas that guy took me... Oh, hello. Oh, I was so close. I almost had a Gatling gun. Are you kidding me? Hey, look at this, though. Eat It, John Romero, Tom Hall, Kevin Cloud, John Carmack, Adrian Carmack, and id Software 92, aka the developers of this game, the first FPS game of all time. Smoked y'all scores. I mean, come on. You made the game. No extra lives. Haven't stomped on enough mushroom heads. I could have sworn I got at least 99 gold coins, though. All right. Let's see. Where does that leave me? Do we just go straight back to... Are we straight back to level 1? What if we load game? Let's go back to the save before ads. Okay, still zero lives. Cool. We are at 100% health, though, so maybe we can still make it work. We'll try. And you know what? If we can't make it too far in this game, maybe we'll look for some cheat codes. See if there's any little secrets we can use out of the menu. And then if there's not, rude. If there's not, then maybe we look at some other DOS games as well. I am very surprised that we never, like, you don't even get 1 extra life for clearing a level. Come on, Johns. The 2 Johns. To win the game, you must destroy John Romero. It's either John Romero or John Carmack that it's like, I've heard are actually pretty decent, like, people, right? It's, I mean, I could be wrong. Who knows? But I think it was one of them I had heard good things about. That was also years and years ago when I was paying more attention to the ins and outs of the games industry. So, who knows? Things could have... People get all sorts of weird politics over the years, but I feel like you make a game about destroying Mecha Hitler, you're probably okay in my book. See, this seems like secrets. Treasures. Whoa. Hey. I don't think so, bud. There's a bunch of them. The place is swarming with them. Where did he go? He just walked past the door and then disappeared. Phased out of existence. Fighting a giant head of one of the creators in Easter egg in Doom. I would fully believe that. That feels like that'd be a John Romero thing. Well, also, wasn't that a thing that they just added in Final Fantasy XIV? Oh, wow. Hello. You were just right there, huh? He was waiting. When I asked where he went before, he was prepared. Somehow I got more score than I did. Well, it's Friday too. We'll give this until 8, and then if I can't make any more progress till then, we'll hop onto another DOS game. Or you know what? I'll do this run, and then we'll look for. And then we'll look for codes. Final boss of Doom 2's weak spot is a tiny little disembodied John Romero's head, and throughout the final boss stage, it plays a backwards message that sounds like ominous chanting. Oh. But play it forwards. And if you do, it says, "To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero." That's incredible energy. That's so powerful to be like, you need to kill me. I think it's one of the writers of Final Fantasy XIV, or maybe the like producer, or maybe it's Yoko Taro for the Nier Automata crossover that Final Fantasy XIV did, that you ended up having to kill. Oh, unfortunately the blushies get covered by the googly eyes. That's a shame. What's up, Carter? Hope you're doing well. We're just escaping Castle Wolfenstein with some Wolfenstein 3D. Which is a DOS game that I've never played before. I've never played one of these like really old school style first-person shooters. It's a new experience. Oh, I heard, man. Shot me in the back of the head. Real rude. You know, they don't fight like heroes, is what I'll say. But neither do I. One of the graphic artists put that graphic inside the final boss as a joke, but when John Romero found out, he just wanted to run with it. That's so funny. That's such a good bit. Yeah, I think it is Yoko Taro in the Final Fantasy XIV Nier crossover, where one of the final bosses is just a giant head of Yoko Taro. The like creative design director behind the Nier series. That or it's a Final Fantasy XIV producer. It's one of the two. I'm going a whole different route than I did before, and it's, I'm not saying it's a better route, but I've been trying to find these secrets that I've been hearing so much about. That was the secret dog room, so that's one of the secrets. That's one of the big secrets. And then this is the secret pillar. Oh, see, I've shown you guys this pillar room before, and it's a cool secret, so I probably don't have to do it again. I definitely know all of these very real secrets. You telling me I can't shoot the vase? See, this is why video games are better now. You can shoot the vases now. They would shatter. If that is a vase. That's okay. We did find the treasure room, is what I will say. I do think that this is the treasure room. Zero out of 10. Yeah, well, I mean, what were they even doing with this game? Inventing the first-person shooter genre? What is a first-person shooter if you can't shoot the vases? I don't even think it counts. Okay, yeah, Romero is a mostly solid dude. That's good to hear. That's, you know, it's nice when there's people who have done these very, like, kind of cool and very important, historically, like, important games, and then, like, stayed reasonable, you know? Because, I mean, id Software in the early 90s was video games, other than Atari. Like, I mean, Atari was even before that, but, like, id Software was, like, the computer game company, in the West. Oh, now we can do the blushies. Yes, now that the googly eyes. That's a shame that the overlap blocks out the googly eyes from the blushies, but you know, I can't get all of the layering to work. I'm sure we can redeem the blushies again. I can't because I can't take my hands off the keyboard. Or I will be shot, but... And then I'll die in the game, too. See. You tell me that was direct on that I fired at that dude. You're telling me that's not a one-hit kill? I get so shy when I shoot fascists. I hear the little hop hop. Oh. Hello? That really sounded like somebody was exploding something. Okay. Come on, give me an extra life. Please. I don't think that's a thing this game has, but I would still love one. I'm just gonna use way more ammo. Yeah. Drop them. Drop them like it's hot. Now give me that big gun. That guy doesn't give me his big gun, and it's so rude. I know he's got it. Okay. Now we've learned a little something about this other room. This other room is dangerous. There was a person waiting there immediately who just shot me in the point blank at the face before. Oh. Come on. Come on. he doesn't want to do it. He's smarter than the others. No, he's not. Whew. Oh, wait, what's that? That looks like a health pack. Is that a... that was not a +1 life. Dang. Okay. Come on. Secret, please? No. This game does not want to share its secrets with me. Okay, this is just one big room? There's no other path through here? Really? I could have sworn this is the way we left last time. Well then. Aren't I embarrassed? That's why I'm blushing so strongly. And then this is the way I came through. Okay, so we just gotta backtrack for a little bit. I guess. Oh, hello. I already killed your friend. Why are you still here? Did I accidentally leave a survivor? Okay, come on. I know I got to floor 4 before. Was this it? Or am I just going backwards? I'm just passing a bunch of dead bodies, which makes me think that maybe I've been here before. Well, sometimes these blue rooms have turkeys in them. He was hiding to try and get dramatic moment. Yeah, unfortunately, none for him. I'm having seconds, thirds, fourths, every heaping helping of revenge that I can get. Here we go. See, this is my second, thirds, and fourths. It's all that delicious turkey. Save that other turkey for later. 2022, Romero made a new Doom 2 map that he put up for sale and donated the proceeds to the Ukrainian Red Cross and UN Central Emergency Response Fund. Hey, okay, yeah, that is what I heard, is that Romero has been, I couldn't remember if it was John Romero or John Carmack, but I'm glad to know that one of the original first-person shooter Johns is a real one. That's great. Okay, however, did he have to make floor 3 such a nightmare to get around? I mean, you know, I have notes is what I'm saying, I guess. Is like, you know, just could have thought about me personally. This is the way we went through. This was the, oh wait, did we not go to the left? Is maybe the secret. Maybe the secret was to the left. And then we went this way, and this, here is the room with the wood inside, right? Oh no. What? Is this the room with the wood inside? Yes, okay. And you're telling me that this doesn't go anywhere, really? It seems like a pretty important room is what I'll say. Yeah, exactly. Sure, the charities, but did you have to inconvenience me personally? I mean, you know, I bet there is a secret somewhere. But you know what? I think this is John's sick joke. I think Mr. Romero is playing his funny little pranks on me right now as he thinks, oh, here we go. As he thinks that, oh, what? That's not the elevator? He thinks that, you know, putting that secret number is gonna convince me that they're secrets. And he's gonna make me go around. And, okay, wait, hold on. Before we go, we're gonna look real quick for secrets. But I do think it's just a funny little joke. And there's actually no secrets in this game. Never a secret once. Alright. And that 0% is just to psych you out. You know, it's just to make you think that there are secrets. There are no secrets. The secret is that there's no secrets. You know? Blows your freaking hard drive wide open to realize that. All right, let's save. This is what I've learned, is we have the power to save. Yeah, but that was like a scripted secret on level 1. That's the secret that they want you to find, to be like, oh, well, you know, they found this secret, so there's other secrets. Exactly, it's part of it. It's all part of the conspiracy, is to make you think, give them a little taste of a secret, show 20%, and then the 0% will bug them that much more every time that they finish a level. They'll be like, well, there must have been more. I found one on the very first level. That's what they wanted you to think. They wanted you to think that there was one on the very first level, but it was all just part of their sick little game. Their sick little labyrinth that they have you running through like a rat. Need a tinfoil hat. It's definitely... Listen, no, this is all... It all makes perfect sense. BJ Blazkowicz is canonically a distant ancestor of the Doom guy. I love that. I really enjoyed the Wolfenstein, like, I was gonna say Wolfenstein 3D. That's what I'm playing right now. Wolfenstein New Blood games. I thought like the balance of like, kind of, it's like a stealth, like first-person shooter. You know, where you're really like outnumbered and outgunned, so you really have to stealth. You can't super go guns blazing in those games. And overall, I actually thought the stealth worked really well in those games. Like, I mean, going up behind a dude and stabbing him right in the neck to take him down, deeply satisfying. And the silenced pistols in that game, you can get dual silenced pistols in that game. And it's so that you can have dual silenced pistols and you're blazing, but the quietest little blaze. You're like crackling fire, you know, taking out the foundation of something before they realize that it's too late. And then when you're caught, but you've weakened their defenses, that's when you take out the minigun. Yeah, that game is great. There's a moment in the second one where you like basically infiltrate the Nazis' Mars base, which is like a crazy moment, and you're like auditioning for an actor part as a way to like infiltrate their base. I forget exactly like what part you're auditioning, but you're like there with basically like a young I think you're there with like a young Ronald Reagan or something like that. They go hard in that game, honestly. And I know that studio then got like basically taken off the projects by Bethesda when they bought them. And I've just been waiting for the third in the series, because they heavily implied that you would be facing Mecha Hitler in the third game, and it very much feels like a trilogy without its third installment. And so I'm really hoping that eventually we do get that company's third Wolfenstein game, because the first two were like truly incredible. They did, or I think a different studio did a spin-off with like BJ's daughters that was not super well received. This is where Super Noah's Ark 3D falls into all of this. I couldn't say. I think that one's actually based on a book or something. Wait, Super Noah's Ark 3D? That's a game? Is that an id Software game? That's like also part of like the id world? That's so funny. The idea of trying to make a Noah's Ark video game is just like, what does that look like, truly? I'm getting better at shooting dudes from farther away. I mean, I'm just honestly realizing that I've got enough ammo to be a little bit more reckless. Did I get him? Put it on the wheel. Yeah. Oh, it's a mod of the Wolfenstein 3D released for the SNES. Wild. Are you shooting animals? What are you? Are you Noah? What are you like? Who do you play? If it's a Wolfenstein 3D mod, but called Noah's Ark, like what are you doing in that game? I can only imagine. Oh boy. Oh, hello. I did not strafe in time. The strafe button and the open door button are right next to the keyboard. And I pressed the open door button a couple times. It did not strafe away in time. Alas. Hey, you know what? I got a higher score every time though, so. You're like slingshotting animals to knock them out and collect them for the Ark. That's so funny. Was that like... And by saying it's a mod for Wolfenstein 3D released for the SNES, like officially released during the era where Nintendo gave everything its quote-unquote Nintendo seal of approval, did they do that so that it was like like not as like, you know, kind of thematically evocative and violent? That's wild to think about. Okay, hold on. I'm going to tab out for a moment and we're going to look to see if there are, let's call them helping codes for the game. Wolfenstein 3D DOS cheats? I mean, you know, cheat is kind of is such a dirty word. Oh, you can use several cheats in Wolfenstein 3D, you don't say. Such as pressing LIM simultaneously to gain full health, 99 ammo, and all weapons, though your score will be reset to 0. Another option is to add, you can always go baby mode. I think because I started this game, if I went baby mode, I would have to go all the way to the bottom of the, like, or I'd have to start back from level 1. Ooh, hey, nice win streak. Or watch streak. I guess, you know, I would consider that a win streak. Carter, 5 watches. I do think it's funny that Twitch is trying to incentivize this level of, like, streak business. That feels very much like what Reddit has done also, where they're like, don't break your, like, 20-day streak. It's like my older sister, who's very, very smart, was, like, bragging about her, like, almost year-long Reddit streak. And I was like, is that and that's good? Like, I was just like, I can't imagine caring about that. But the game really makes you, it is trying to up engagement for sure. And also, there's been all sorts of things as they've kind of rolled out their latest, like, API with everything, where there's, like, discussion about, like, oh, do people who are, like, watching but not necessarily active in chat, do those get counted as the live views? There's all sorts of stuff with Twitch's, like, kind of like, you know, what counts as a view and what doesn't. It's bizarre. Ooh, okay, Drosser just dropped the lore on Noah's Ark 3D. Wisdom Tree opted not to secure the license from Nintendo for the game's SNES release. While not illegal, it prevented the game from being sold at most video game retailers, which were under a contractual agreement with Nintendo not to sell unlicensed games for the company's consoles. As a result, the SNES release of Super 3D Noah's Ark was sold primarily via Christian bookstores. That's... Listen, I've stepped foot into... I'm not going to say many, but a few Christian bookstores in my life, growing up, the way that I did. The idea that I would see an SNES game called Super 3D Noah's Ark, buy it, and then, like, years and years later learn that it's a, like, port/mod/rip of a game built by the people who made Doom, a demon slaying game that almost certainly was, like, being slammed as devil worship, is very funny. I mean, I guess if it was made by Wisdom Tree and not id, maybe it's a different thing, but using that as a base to then be like, we're gonna take the tools of these devil worshippers, even though what you're doing is canonically stopping the devils in Doom. You're closing the portal to hell, not trying to make it open. That's very, very funny. That they would then adapt that and be like, okay, let's turn this into a Noah's Ark game where you knock out the animals. Unhinged. Absolutely nuts. I love that, but that's wild. Another option is to start the game with a Goobers command and press left shift, alt, and backspace to activate debug mode, allowing access to various cheats like God mode and level skipping. Ooh, level skip. If done on level 1, you go to a secret level. Wait. This is... Okay, pause, move the cursor. Oh, that was the GBA. Codes. Wait. Are all of these codes... I'm looking at it. Been going to Christian bookstores because you're trying to find a pre-King James Bible out of curiosity. That's fascinating. Yeah, I do feel like the King James... I always pluralize king there. Kings... I think it's because there's first and second kings like in the Bible. And so my brain thinks to pluralize it there. Okay. I'm gonna guess that the way that I do it on DOS is similar to how I do it for the 3DO. This, I will say, I think the GameSpot Game FAQ list for this leaves a little bit to be desired because it just has every cheat code for every system that Wolfenstein 3D has ever been ported for in a single thing, which is a little nuts. Wait, start. Okay, so if you go back to like the DOS, is you can open the game with Wolf 3D Goobers while playing. Press left alt, left shift, and backspace at the same time to enable cheat codes. Let me just see if I can try using the 3DO style of level select. So I'm curious. To enter, pause the game and move your cursor to the new game, and then press C, and type burger. Oh, that's all keys. Alt level select. Funnier part was they originally were planning to make a licensed Hellraiser game with the engine, but Doom came out while they were developing it and realized they wouldn't be able to compete, so they reversed course into the exact opposite direction. Wait, that's hilarious. Like, the people that made Super Noah's Ark first wanted to make Hellraiser? That's incredible. There are records of things being changed or deliberately misinterpreted in King James the fifth, so you want to see what it was before. That's stuff that I've heard a lot, right? Is like, because I mean, none of those books were originally written in English. They were all translated over. And so if you have somebody who's commissioning a translation, let's say a King of England, those kings might have very specific things that they're looking to have reinforced by the way that certain things get translated. That totally makes sense to me. Okay, come on. Let's try this. We'll try the cheat code Greg. Which is invincibility, all weapons, and keys. We'll see if this works. Okay, let's load a game. load floor 4 and then see what we can do. Okay, so you go here, you have the cursor over that, then you hit C. What? Okay, no, that just brought it to control. I don't think that's what we want. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look at everything at the same time. Oh. I don't think I can enter these codes, unfortunately. Okay, hold on. C, and then Greg. Nope, that did not work. Dang. Maybe if I can't do that, let me look up just DOS Wolfenstein 3D cheat codes. Real quick, see if I can get a better menu, like, list for that. But if not, then I think we'll maybe try our hand at a run of Rogue. Okay, Wolfenstein 3D. F10, tab, and G. Let's try this. Okay. Function. F10 and G. I don't think that worked. I think because each time I try and hit that with tab, it tries to tab me out of the game, unfortunately. For Guns and Glory, press N. Oh, wait, and then it made me just tab out of the wrong thing. Okay, I think we will dip out of Wolfenstein for now. This was very fun, but I do think you know, I'm gonna be banging my head against this for a little while, but it was a good time. But I think what we'll do is we'll try out some Rogue, another classic DOS game. And unfortunately, I don't know how to reverse on DOS. Because right now I've made my way all the way to like this to this one specific folder, and now I'm like, oh, I don't actually know how to get out of this one specific folder. How do I go back? I think it's CD. Let's see. Oh, CD ... Yes, there we go. Okay. Okay. So, for all of you who don't know, roguelikes and roguelites. This is the rogue that they're referencing. When they are like Rogue in any way, this is the rogue that they are like. Yeah, back when the game ads taunted you. Yeah, 100% when they're like, "Hey, are you too chicken to beat our game? Then quit now." I mean, they were doing that all the way through like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff. Like when you would quit Banjo-Kazooie, there was that very haunting animation that would play of like, I think it's Grunhilde winning. Okay, I'm going to look for, because this game does not have music, because it's an original DOS game, we are going to play some dungeon synth here, and hopefully that does not get it this stream taken down. We'll see. But I feel like dungeon synth, yeah, Gruntilda, absolutely. I feel like this is the thing that we need for like this kind of game. Oh, and I should make sure that y'all can hear that. Spotify is not in this scene. Let's see, application capture, Spotify. All right. So I'm probably also going to need to pull up a window of rogue commands because the thing I know, Game Ass Laura Croft, yeah. Game Ass always taunting you. Yeah, and Solid Snake. Yeah, what are the, like, if you were to make a Mount Rushmore of video game butts, what would be the butts on the Mount Rushmore? It's definitely Solid Snake, definitely Lara Croft, Mario. I would say he's got that dump truck booty. We need a fourth. What's the fourth best ass in video games? I feel like there's got to be more, right? I'm sure I can't think of one that comes to mind though. So I feel like Mario, Solid Snake, and Lara Croft, maybe it's just a trifecta. But if anyone else has any suggestions, let me take a little sip too. Voice getting a little raspy today. Okay. The rogue's name is Friday the 1st. Because there will probably be more than one Friday. Reaver from Fable 2. It has been a very long time since I've played Fable 2. I don't think I've played Fable 2 since it first came out. Okay, wow, there's a lot around here. I think that's a snake to our right. So, if you have not played Rogue before, you're like, what the heck am I looking at? And this is another original DOS game. This is the original dungeon crawler Rogue, where everything originally is like depicted in ASCII art. ASCII? I think it's ASCII. Probably. It's probably not ASCII art. I scored an excellent hit on the snake. So I move around basically by using like the arrow keys, and I now have the orange potion. I don't know what the orange potion does, but you know, and I found 52 gold pieces. I don't exactly know what gold is used for in this game. I've played this game before a little bit, but it's been so long that I don't remember like all the different like inventory buttons and such. Ooh, I have a mercury wand. So here's the thing. I need to equip that mercury wand. Yes, okay. So I is inventory. And then I've got a 1/1 mace in hand, or if I type B now, what did it say? Numlock. Can you turn off? Okay, well, how do I equip the mercury wand? I don't know. Let me pull up a quick list of rogue commands in case I need to look up things that I want to do in this game. Rogue Instruction Manual via 1985. This is the original Rogue DOS manual. I'm just going to drop a link to this in the chat so everybody can take a little look, because like the original art on this is kind of incredible, honestly. For the IBM PC and PC Junior. PC culture is getting out of control. The art in some of this is incredible. The little goblins and stuff. I want to pull this up at some point, but everybody should just take a little look at that link in the chat and go for a scroll. Or if you're watching the VOD, do yourself a favor and just look up DOS Rogue Manual, because this is a joy of history to look at, of video game history. All right. Hey, what's up, Oddbox? Yeah, we are playing the original Rogue right now. We just finished up playing a little bit of Wolfenstein 3D, and the original Rogue, the thing that I'm remembering is this game has so many commands, and I forget how to do all of it. So we're gonna take a little look around. Hope you're having a good Saturday. You know, what do I really need to do other than just explore, and try and hit the monsters. I would love to equip a weapon is the thing. I mean, the Mercury wand, I don't know what the wand does. But when do you ever need to know what a mysterious wand does? You know? I scored an excellent hit on the Kestrel. Kestrel's just a small bird, right? Why did I kill this small bird that's just hanging out in the cave? I mean, I guess for experience points. You need experience points. What's H? What do we think H is? Horse? Oh, I'm not ready to fight a horse. And so you can see every time I tap move, the little like ASCII art of the other creatures hit move as well. And I'm trying to basically not let them have a swing on me before I get... Oh, I missed the Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin doesn't hit me though. I swing and miss. Okay, the Hobgoblin hit me for 1 HP. You can see my little hit points down in the bottom. I barely miss. I gotta stop missing the Hobgoblin. See, we're just swinging and missing each other. This is an embarrassing fight that I'm having with this Hobgoblin right now. I hit him for 1, and he hit me. Oh, he hit me for a lot. He hit me for nearly half my health. But I hit him, and I've defeated the Hobgoblin. And then we got 55 gold pieces, and like, I don't know, but there's something about how rudimentary this game is. Yeah, Oddbox, seeing this game reminds me of Bard's Tale or maybe Wasteland from 1988. Yeah, I mean, this game's fairly old. I don't know the exact date on it, but let me look real quick. I think it said at the top. No, it did not. But there's something about how rudimentary the like appearance of this whole thing is that it really makes me... Yes, this is what Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is based off of, 100%. The way that they only move as soon as we do, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a roguelike in a very literal sense of the word. It's not roguelike in the way that, like, oh, I just kill an emu with a single hit, accident. You ever open a door and accidentally kill an emu? No? That's just... Okay. I guess that's just the life of a rogue. But, yeah, there's something about how rudimentary that these graphics are that really make me actually envision the fights, like, really well. Like, because they're so basic, it, like, activates my imagination in that way, which I think is very fun. Of just, like, okay, I see that there's this S down there. I know S is snake. So I'm like, oh... Like, opening a door in a dungeon and seeing a snake laying next to, like, a pile of gold is, like, a very, like, I can picture the dungeon crawl in my head, even though it's, like, kind of a silly little, like, ASCII thing. Oh, he hits me. I wonder if snakes can poison me. That'd be unfortunate. We've defeated the snake. Welcome to level 2! And what I'll say is level 2 looks a lot like... Oh, you know, I was going to say level 2 looks a lot like level 1, but I just, like, doubled my hit point total. I went from having 12 hit points to 22. I know that's not technically double, but it's pretty close. The emu swings and hits me. So, see, because of the way that I entered that space, the emu was able to get some revenge for its brother. And, like, go for a hit on me. Oh, and the emu is taking emu's revenge. He scored an excellent hit on me. But I scored an excellent hit on him. This emu was out for revenge and nearly got it too. Jeez. Riz, whose side are you on? I mean, I get it. I feel bad for that first emu. I didn't even know he was there. I just kind of slid the door open real hard. And the emu kind of went. Oh, great. I have a scroll titled Rogival Nitjuzolg, which, you know, I'm sure is good. But that's the funny thing about scrolls, too, is you have to choose before you even know what the scroll does. You have to decide if you want to try using it on yourself or if you want to use it on someone else. And so it's like, it could be a scroll of healing, or it could be fireball. You don't know. And you just have to kind of, like, take the choice. Yes, Australia did lose a war against emus. I feel like that's a fairly, like, Um, like yeah, the emu wars. I mean, I don't think you should. Oh, I got another orange potion. I hope orange potions are good. We're about to hit an ad break in 2 minutes, and during that time, I will probably be looking up the controls to Rogue. But I mean, honestly, so far, so the goal, if you're oh, there's a bat in the cave, but we defeated the bat. No one worry. Oh, there's a snake in the cave. The goal of this game is to try and get down to the I believe 40th floor and make it back up. Not only do you have to make it down to the 40th, you have to get back, which is kind of nuts, but also sort of incredible. And so the idea that you could get... The hobgoblin must be sleeping. I swung and missed. He was clearly sleeping or something. And now he's kicking my butt as I'm missing him, and he's injured me. Oh, I scored an excellent hit. Skirt. And I think I'm now level 3. So my hit points went up to 29 for my max. Okay, now... Oh, right, I have to remember how to actually go down in the stairs. Is it D? Something there already. Oh, that's drop. How do I go down the stairs? Yeah, he was trying to be chill, and you just went and kicked him in the tree. It kicked him in the knee. But what you need to understand, Riz, is I needed the experience of kicking him in the knee to become a better warrior, a stronger person overall. Actually, is how you kind of you just kick them while they're down, and it makes you feel better about yourself, and then you get more HP, and then you can make it to level 40 no problem first run. There we go. Okay, I just have to move it around a little bit. Oh, hello! Getting absolutely beat up by the DOS and the stuff being thrown. It's so funny just to hear that and then off screen be like, oh. All right. I've looked it up. I know how to use my powerful wand. Oh, the thing I didn't look up is how to go downstairs. Who needs to go downstairs? Surely... Let me just control F stairs, please. That's not the one I wanted. Okay. When standing on a staircase, this allows you to go down. Okay, it's the less than sign. Here we go. Illegal command. Oh, it's because I need to hit shift. It's not the less than. The way is magically blocked. What? Oh, wait. I guess I was trying to go up, not down. Oh, we have a scroll. Another scroll. I don't trust the scrolls, is what I'll say. Let's see. When we're in dire straits, that's when we'll read a scroll, which you might not be too surprised to learn that, oh, hey, that's a lot of emus. Huh, that's 2 emus, and I have no idea what an eye is. What are we thinking? Incubus? What do we think the eye is? Place bets. Place your bets. Emu swings and hits me. Okay, we're about to learn what the eye is. Do we think it's a imp? I'm gonna go imp. Ice monster was not gonna guess ice monster is what I'll say. I'm frozen by the ice monster. I can move again, thank goodness. Riz, you were pretty close. I can't believe that I was able to fight an ice monster. How many emus are in this room? And a snake? I'm sorry that I clearly and a hobgoblin? This whole place was just where they all hang out. I walked into the monster arcade. Jesus. Please, no more. There's still another emu. How many creatures were in this room that I just walked into? Please. I'm so hurt. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was rough. Yeah, Emu War 2, at this time they have snakes and eye monsters, but I have a germanium ring. Oh, wait. Okay, one of the things is, let's put ring. Illegal command. Oh, it has to be capital P. Horse. Cap sensitive. And then hit B. Right or left? Right. All right. I'm now wearing the germanium ring on right hand because apparently that matters in this game. We've got another scroll. These emus love to read. And 3 orange potions. Do we think orange potion is good or bad? Maybe once I've got a little bit more health, we experiment and we try quaffing one of those orange potions I've heard so much about. Oh, where'd this guy come from? You know, I would love to believe that it's a health potion, but with this game, I feel like I would be I would believe that it's also just a like a flame potion or something. Excellent hit. Wow, the fact that an ice monster is easier to kill than an emu is nuts. I think maybe the developers of this game had a different... I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love it. Let's try quaffing one. Let's quaff an object, shall we? What object do you want to quaff? Let's try the orange... Hey! That was health. That was like 7 health. I think we just gained right there. That's pretty good. Made me feel strong enough to defeat the hobgoblin. The emus are forming a coalition with the cassowaries to take back the earth. I feel like the emus have begun to form a full army against me. They heard the tale that the rogue has come to collect, and the emu army is the only one blocking the way to like the Dark Lord's, you know, sigil at the bottom of this like dungeon that we crawl through. It's also interesting that this room, some of the rooms stay lit and some of them don't. Some of them stay dark, which implies to me it's like that they don't have light, whereas the other ones do. The Dark Lord is a giant cassowary. Honestly, is a cassowary also a bird? I don't know off the top of my head, but it sounds like a bird to me. But a giant bird Dark Lord, honestly, as somebody with a pet cockatiel, 100% tracks. Their birds are flamboyant, manipulative, and very needy. Oh, we're hungry. I didn't think that was going to be a thing that I had to worry about. But I guess it is. Oh, we now have a clear potion. Do we think the clear potion is just water, perhaps? Or vodka? Or gin? I know that won't quell my hunger. In fact, it'll probably make me hungrier, as I do get a little peckish every time I, you know, get a little buzzed. Big ugly bird that is made of hate and bile. Oh no, that does sound like it could be the Dark Lord, huh? You know, I'm not surprised that I'm missing this kestrel a bunch, because have you ever tried to punch a bird? There's a reason why fighting is not very effective against flying in Pokemon. And I will say missing 5 times in a row like this is embarrassing. I'm assuming everyone's tried to punch a bird at some point in their life, you know. Rite of passage. We got another... We have so many scrolls. I'm very curious to see what those will end up doing. And if we will be punished for reading them. I feel like, oh, hey, another germanium ring. Hey, let's put that on our other hand. How about? Do we think that we can wear 5 rings on each hand? The emu doesn't hit me. Great. I'm glad. I didn't even notice it was there, to be honest. Did I finish putting the germanium ring on? Yeah, I did. Great. It's ever been so busy you're putting on a ring that a bird comes up and takes a swing on you? Oh, I feel too weak from lack of food. I faint. Oh, okay. Do I have food? Let's hit E. Well, okay. So, some food. Great. You're trying to take back, you've punched kicked chickens for trying to flog you. That's how you get attacked by, that's how you get attacked by cuckoos in Zelda. Yuck, this food tastes awful. Yeah, I mean, it's better than being actually starving to the point where we're fainting. I feel like anything would taste pretty okay by then. Yeah, Hitchcock tried to warn us of a lot of things. Vertigo. The Cuckoo's Nest. I'm trying to think of other Hitchcock films. I don't know that many. Despite going to school for. I mean, I didn't really go to school for film. I went to school for animation. It's different. I mean, film is, and it's all... Actually, I was going to say all animation is film, but that's not true either, because some animation is video games and stuff. Come on, Snake. There we go. Snake? Snake? Snake! I need food. You're telling me that there's not one delicious little morsel to be eaten in this dungeon? I simply don't believe you. I'm killing all these snakes. I can't eat a snake? An emu? One of the reasons you're going to swap to meat rabbit, yeah. Is the delicious little morsels. And avoiding bird revenge. A good reason. You know, even if the rabbits try and exact their revenge, they just have to burrow, you know, underneath your home. They can't take to the skies in the same way that makes them quite the same level of threat as birds. Alright, there we go. Taking out the hobgoblin like it's no big deal. Oh yeah, I mean, I can imagine if you're processing your own food. I just mentioned to my father-in-law that I would be down to go turkey hunting sometime with him. I've never hunted before in my life. The most amount of hunting I've done is fishing. I enjoy fishing. Oh, wow, I one-hit KO'd the orc. Heck yeah. Cool. I found the stairs. Oh, and I'm hungry again. Really? Do I have anything else to eat? I don't have anything. I literally don't have anything to eat. Like, I'm good. Oh. Do you think that's any of that's food? Hello. Hello. Wow, that's... Hey, I found a lot of friends again. There's also the killer rabbit attack movie, Night of the Lepus. That's funny. I mean, when I think of killer rabbit, I think of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right? Oh, the hobgoblin. Fighting the hobgoblin is always tough. Oh, wait. Let's try a scroll, shall we? Let me hit, R. We got so many scrolls. Surely one of them will fix my hunger and or obliterate our enemies. I mean, you don't intentionally raise a Monty Python rabbit. Those rabbits are dynamite. I think we read one of them that we don't have duplicates of. I think Rogvel in Jerzulk. Oh, it teleported me away to another room where I can just go downstairs. Oh, and it... Hey, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. It's just to run away. They can't come downstairs, do they? I'm starting to feel weak. I got no food. I should have stayed up there and fought, but I would have gotten so tired. What? There's no... What? Oh, this is a thing where it's like I think it's S that you have to press. Oh, wait, not this S. Oops, not what I meant to do. Oh no, now I'm in the DOS command. How do I leave? What? How do I Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I leave a DOS command line like this? Exit. Oh! Okay, so when you type exit into the DOS command line, it closes the DOS box. Turns out. Oh, brother. Okay, well, you know, we were about to die from hunger anyway. Let's do one more run of Rogue, and then we'll see what happens. I can bring up the DOS box again, and we can get this working. CD, wait, mount, C, comma, // Wait, no, not that one. Oh, man. Yeah, I am gonna have to refight all those emus. That was really unfortunate. The exit is not the thing that I wanted to have happen. It's one of those movies you assume was made before Asuka started getting involved in Hollywood, because yikes. Yeah, if it's actual rabbits, that's rough. Okay, hold on. I thank you for your patience. When I had the feeling that it was going to be a DOS stream, I was like, should I just take the DOS games off? I don't know how to use DOSBox that well. But you know what? That's part of the experience. Is me fumbling around with the DOSBox itself and being a bit of a fool, if I'm honest. It happens though. Okay. Let me remount. Mount C / DOS. Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna close out one more time and reopen. We're gonna get it right this time. Mount C / DOS. Okay, C. And now we do. We go to CD games. CD rogue.exe. Yeah, here we go. Let me make sure it's up in OBS. Wow. I'm glad you're entertained. You know, sometimes fumbling your way through old computer command lines is fun. And that's why they, you know, gave all the Fallout stuff that aesthetic, all the Fallout terminals in the games. This one's Friday the 2nd. This is the son of Friday, the original Friday. Friday the 1st, as some knew him. This is that Friday's child. The son went, or the father went missing in the tomes, in the ancient tombs. And obviously, you know, now it's a search for both the Dark Lord's ancient amulet and also the lost father. Wondering, you know, just why. Hope the son brought more food. I've got terrible news. And he will refuse to eat the emu for some reason. We're killing all these birds with perfectly good meat on them. You know, I feel like if I was fainting from hunger, I would figure out a way to cook a bat. I don't think it would be good. I don't think I would like it. And it would probably make me sick. But I would do it. I'd even need a hobgoblin if it came to it. Ooh, but you know I got that rang on me. But I am specifying a letter between P and A. P. Oh. B. Bats are too cute to eat. That's fair, but you know, desperate times. I'm not above it. All right, let's explore a little bit. Maybe we'll find food. You know, that's what the dad thought. That's what Friday the 1st thought, is we would find food kind of as we explored around. And I think that red dot past all the monsters was food. I actually think that's the, if I'm remembering right from playing this game, I actually think that is the icon of wow, we must have gotten really lucky with our first level up as Friday the 1st, because when we first leveled up, we went from like 12 health to 22, and now we just went from 12 to 15. That's a much worse level up, but 2 rations of food. That red dot was food. We should have stayed and fight, even if it probably would mean our death, because we would have fainted in front of all of the creatures. You know? But now, that's the food that Friday the 1st was running away while grabbing. Fruit bats are, vampire bats are ugly as sin. Interesting. Though unfortunately, they probably also taste worse just based on their diet. That makes sense. I do feel like eating a carnivore would probably... I don't know the science behind it, but I would believe that it would taste worse. Unfortunately, I can't... You might notice that sometimes the enemies move diagonal, and yet I seem unable to. That is because I don't have a page up and page down button on my keyboard. I don't have a short keyboard. I still have like a full number pad, but I don't have like a home button or a page up or page down. And those are unfortunately the buttons that you use to modify going diagonal in this game. So I just can't do it. It's much like how Zoolander can't turn left. My Fridays can't go diagonal. Giant bats. There are giant bats? I've never seen... I don't think I've ever seen a bat before. Like, in person. You know, I've seen pictures of bats, sure. But I don't think I've ever actually been around a bat who's just, like, hanging out. I'm hungry, but you know I got that food on me. It tastes awful. Oh, hey, we gained a level by eating bad food. You'll love to see it. They're almost as tall as a person? That's... You have to understand that's like the most terrifying thing I've ever heard. And I'm fighting an army of emus. A giant bat the size of a person. I mean, that's Man-Bat. They've made comics about it. As a rogue, you assume you can absorb mutant abilities. Oh, through bear touch? Yeah, I mean, if I just get my hands on the emus, I also gain a super long neck and the ability to poop out an egg the size of a small child. Their wingspan is massive. I bet. And it sounds like they're massive. So the wingspan's just the scale. That's... Where do they live? Just asking so I can avoid it. That's... The idea that you could, like, see a shadow in a distance and been like, oh, that's just a person in a big jacket. And then it's not a person in a big jacket. That's a full bat. That is a Batman in the most, like, sincere version. So scary. Come on. How many times I gotta swing at an emu? Emus remain my nemesis, is what I'm learning. The best way to fight an emu is to not. Okay. I do want to keep going down, but I also want to explore, because I feel like the further down I get, the more enemies and higher level enemies I'm gonna face. Like, I doubt it level scales, right? Like, I should be exploring these areas, but the downside is just running out of food. Oh, and getting absolutely stuck between a hobgoblin and a snake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we got rid of the snake. And we got rid of the hobgoblin. Let's quaff a potion. Do I have a potion? I have a topaz potion. Giant golden flying fox. That's absolutely I mean, I'll look at it later. That sounds wild. Let's quaff this topaz potion. They don't. Hey, this tastes great. It makes you feel warm all over. I do notice that it didn't. Oh, it gave me bonus strength. Right now it says I have 17 strength instead of the max of 16. Okay, well that's good to know. Let's call this strength potion in case we find another. Not what I wanted. I would have just loved a delightful, delicious little, purple drink healing potion. Do we think healing potions taste good? They can't, right? There's no way it tastes great, less filling. Like, oh no, I wanted it to be filling. Healing potions have to taste like medicine, I think. Because as much as I do look at those big bottles of like red or blue liquid and think that they would be a tasty little cocktail, I feel like it's way more likely that they taste like bitter root and, like oil of oregano and stuff like that. Like the most astringent sort of syrups and stuff. Tastes like Gator. See, that's what I want to believe. I think maybe a mana potion would taste good. Because it's like filling you up with magical power, and you need to feel good to use magic. Is what I choose to believe. But I feel like health potions would actually it'd be like cough syrup but worse, which, like, wow, what a doozy. Oh, I have splint mail. How do I wear that? Let's see. Shift W, I think. Oh, how do I take off armor? What? That's a thing I have to do? Of course, we all know that I had to take off armor, which as the capital W is where, let's say capital T for take off. I'm wearing +1 ring armor. I think that's what I want. Yeah, but let's try putting on splint mail. +3 splint mail. Okay, my armor's now way better. Square Enix once sold FF branded potions that were just like Red Bull-esque energy drinks. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But that's like, that should be like a potion of haste, right? Like a potion of heroic inspiration or a potion of like speed should just be like, that's an energy drink for sure. I do think, oh, I just realized, I think actually the thing is, my ADHD medicine is my mana. is like the thing that gives me more mana. Is the stuff that makes me focus and actually be able to do things during the day, aka use skill points. That must be my ADHD medicine. I'm gonna hold off until I'm starting to feel weak. Hunger doesn't seem... Oh, health potion like a nice tea. That does sound nice. With just like a little bit of whiskey or gin in there, to take the edge off. You need the pain-killing element. I wonder what your anxiety meds equate to. Yeah, I guess what would that be? That'd be like a... What's a potion? That's Bless. That's like Bless in a bottle, right? It's you get just like guidance. You get a plus D4 to your like saving throws for taking your anxiety meds, right? I think that's what Bless does. I could be getting that wrong. That might be guidance. I think guidance is for all roles. Because what is an anxiety attack other than a wisdom saving throw, right? I mean, it's part of its constitution, too, because it is physical. Oh, I found another one of those monster rooms where I kill all the monsters and then they just get replaced by more monsters. Okay, we made it through, though. This new armor is really doing work. We do need to eat, though. So I only have a little bit of food left. Hey, but I got a maple staff. Okay. A red potion, an aquamarine potion, a scroll titled Glenmanion Zilnias. 2 aquamarine potions, don't mind if I do. And 2 scrolls titled Glenmanion Zilnias. And some leather armor. Oh, Disco Elysium. One of the few things I've ever cosplayed is Harry Dubois, the main detective of Disco Elysium. It's a very silly it's a very silly cosplay, and then my partner Momo was Kim, which was great. She still wears a lot of her Kim like look, but this is making you want to play D&D. Yeah, I love a good dungeon crawl in D&D. Like, I know lots of modern people playing D&D play it primarily for like the roleplay aspect of it, and I totally get that. I love that aspect of it as well. But I think a lot of people sometimes ignore the like fun, like dungeon crawls can be fun. Searching every rooms for traps or like doing like strange puzzles and stuff. I think maybe it's because I started D&D with 4th edition, which is basically like a top-down strategy game kind of situation. Yeah, role-playing wild dungeon crawling, exactly. Like 4th edition is basically like a grid-based tactics game where everyone is kind of wizards because you all had abilities that you could do, like, oh, you can do this ability at will, like it's a cantrip essentially. Then you have these abilities that you can only do once per encounter. And then you've got these abilities that are like your once per day encounter. Like every move you had was like on a cooldown essentially, so you had to be thoughtful about when you used it. And 4th edition gets a lot of hate, and maybe it's just because it's what I first came up on, where I thought it was a lot of fun. It was bad for theater of the mind. You really couldn't do theater of the mind stuff in 4th edition, which is what 5th edition leans so hard into, is theater of the mind stuff. But I thought it was a lot of fun. Okay, there is no doors around this area, so I think there's a thing where you have to like search for secrets. Dragon Strike. I've never heard of Dragon Strike. What is the thing? I'm looking at the controls right now. I know there's a thing. S or delete button. Search for hidden traps and secret doors in areas adjacent to you. Okay, so that's what we need to do. I basically need to go against every bit of wall in this room and the other room too, and hit S, searching for secrets, and hope that I find a secret wall. Which, I'll say this is maybe not the best part of Rogue. It is just like, well, because also it's not saying that like you found nothing. It's just I'm pressing everything and it's like like, okay, am I doing it wrong? Do I need to press in a direction? There's like 90s board games that was similar, smaller scale, more limited D&D, and with a lot of the work parts already done for you. Oh, interesting. Very short campaigns. I did a little bit of before Pathfinder broke off and became its whole own thing. There's like this Pathfinder essentially board game where you played, like, it was like almost a dungeon crawl board game that I thought was really neat. And I played that in college with some friends, and that was a good time, but it lacked some of the like role playing and like storytelling aspect, because it was like, well, you're in this one dungeon and you're gonna explore around a little bit, and what the heck am I doing? I'm hitting the search button, and I'm wondering if I'm hitting it wrong. and I'm hungry. Yeah, it sounds very neat. Do we? I swear I'm hitting S. I'm trying to search, y'all. What do we think? And it doesn't feel like it feels like where the doors would be in obvious places here. Pre-made characters with set abilities. Yeah, I think there were pre-made characters. I think we put them all, like, we gave them each their own little spice with that game. It's like we came up with our own names and stuff for all of them. But I think it was not, like, it's like, oh, if you're playing the hunter, this is your ability. Maybe you'll find, like, a nice weapon in the cards that you pull over. For that, like, version that I played. Roll for bonuses. Yeah, great. I love to be feeling too weak from not having food as I search for a door being trapped in these 2 rooms. Where did that emu come from? He has to have come from somewhere. What's happening? I'm just stuck. I'm fainting from food. And I can't find a way out. I would love to nuke some oh, wait, there's a door right there? Look, the hobgoblin's like coming through a different, like an invisible door. Guys, please give me your food. Oh, I'm passed out right now. I've fainted, so I can't. I hit escape. Oh, scroll is a great idea. I can move again. Okay. We have scroll. We also have wand. I forgot that I have these abilities. Things I can do. Oh, whoops, I accidentally took off the ring. And then I fainted. I'm so out of it. Luckily, my AC is so high that no one can hit me. Okay, read. Okay, I accidentally did capital R instead of lowercase r. It's so important. What? Ooh, do we think this is a very gun manual to them? A rotative nail glen? Or skitim pravi or Glen Menine snail kiss and snap? I mean, they all seem so compelling. I have procured a kiln of salsa from the halls of New York City. I mean, you're saying one of the things that we have the 2 scrolls for? I read the scroll, it vanishes. Scroll is an identify scroll. Which object do I want to identify? Oh, okay. Oh, what if the red potion is food or black potion? This is a lot of good things to identify. Unfortunately, we're fainting because we're so hungry. But our armor's so good. Let's identify the black potion, I think. Potion of monster detection. Well, I've detected the monsters. They're here. Okay, let's read another scroll of identify. This is so funny, just passing out reading scrolls while a hobgoblin's trying to swing at us. Okay, let's see the list. We've got the scroll of monster identify. Let's take a look and see what the red potion is. A potion of haste. Okay, let's quaff the haste potion. Don't mind if I do quaff a haste. Not gonna faint if I'm moving too quickly. Yeah, okay. I found a bottle of amphetamines. Who are you? Rattlesnake. Did this rattle? Oh, I faint again. A rattlesnake that's bad to be kind of. Oh, I feel myself slowing down. Oh no, I'm coming down. Okay, just enough. I'm in the west, apparently. Oh, Delirium Wand. We gotta start using our wands. Can I quaff? Okay, we don't know what the aquamarine potions do, but we got 2 of them. Let's take a little sip. I begin to feel better. Not better from hunger, though. I don't remember hunger being such an issue in this game when I played it last. I am fainting every step here, and now we're out of. And now we're at a dead end again. Okay, I kept on hitting. I just have to spam hitting S apparently. Apparently, searching a wall 1 time by hitting S isn't enough to actually find the secrets. There must be like a perception check that is like going on in the background. Please let me stand up. Okay, I've defeated the emu and fallen asleep. Oh, there's a hobgoblin in here. Okay, wait. We've got scrolls. We've got potions. We've got wands. We haven't used a wand. Yeah, I am just crawling along 100%. Just like, please. Like, if you're this hungry, eat the emu, my guy. Please. Let's zap a monster, I think. Once I'm up again. Yeah. Which object do I want to zap with? We got the maple staff or the beryllium wand. Whap him with the wand. Let's try the beryllium wand. I feel too weak. I mean, I took them out. They were no more because that was a hobgoblin before and it's an orc now. The beryllium. Hey man, can you just have some food? You're barely even hitting me while I'm down on the ground, which I'm assuming is giving you advantage if we're using D&D parlance. All right, let's zap again. Zap the orc with the wand. Wand of polymorph. It turned him into the orc. It didn't turn him in. It didn't destroy the hobgoblin and then an orc took its place. The hobgoblin became the orc and is feeling very uncomfortable in his body, which is why he's unable to hit. Let's try the maple staff. The missile vanishes in a puff of smoke. What? Okay, the orc has injured me. I think I just got a swing. It did sound like I found a magic missile wand, but I think it might be a little too late because I can barely stand. Oh. And then the snake. Oh my god. Please. Please, I just want the They put the potion comically far away. I can't. I'm hitting more as I go from fainting, and I don't even get a full step, and they're like, "You faint again. You faint. You faint." Eat the snake. Eat anything, please. Yeah, let's take a look. We got a pink potion. Maybe. Oh. Feel stronger with bulging muscles. Okay. Yeah, let's try a scroll too. Let's try everything we got. Classic. Welcome. What's him? Oh, my mace glows blue for a moment. Blue mace. Ice? Question mark? Let's see. F. Let's try them all. I hear a high-pitched humming noise. Interesting. A hummer. Call that one the hummer. I wonder what that did. And let's get him vivre. That one just flashed away. It didn't even tell me anything it did. Huh? Oh boy. This one having all of the little like hidden halls where it's just like you have to search. I'm presuming I'm just having to search for like a bunch of rocks around. Please let me eat things even if they're not appropriate. I know you say I don't have anything appropriate, but let me just eat them even if they're not. It's inappropriate, and just no one tell Twitch. You know, you can eat things that are against TOS if just no one narcs. Let's try quaffing. I saw a silver potion. I feel strange for a moment, then it passes. Is that feeling full? Strange feeling. Did I feel full for the briefest moment? Surely the needless pausing when I'm fainting. It's so funny that your health will never, your health does not go down when you're absolutely starving to the point of passing out. Your health is fine. As I'm still at max health. I do, however, apparently need to search this for... Oh! You know what I just said about how your health is fine? Turns out that's only true to a point. Turns out it's not always fine. Excuse me. Yeah, it turns out the starvation will get you. I would not describe myself as being full health if I'm actively fainting from hunger, you know? Press enter to see the rankings. Okay, we reached 643. That's fair. That's a little bonk. Yep, we went down. Rest in pieces. Friday the 2nd, killed by starvation. What a way to go. Honestly, probably one among the worst. 643 AU. Don't know what that means. Silver. 640. Oh, gold. AU is gold, right? We had 643 gold. And apparently this game, my guess is, came out in 1983. Press enter to see the rankings. No score file. Let's create a score file. Oh. Okay, let's give it another go. We'll do one more run and then maybe we'll call it for the evening on the DOS Wheel of Retro. Friday, everybody's favorite Friday. And I know what you're thinking, it's going to be Friday the 3rd, obviously. No, of course not. It's time for the spookiest of runs. Friday the 13th. Generations have passed. The Friday name has gone down for generations and generations. People had forgotten about the Temple of the Dark Lord. But there was always a story, always a legend of the 2 Fridays who gave their life in search of great treasures. And hobgoblins who apparently are gonna kick Friday the 13th's ass immediately unless he overcomes them with this cyan potion of power. It'd be so funny if I started that whole thing, that dramatic monologue, and then the hobgoblin just like killed me in a single hit. Though, maybe the second one gets me. We'll see. Okay, no, we made it. Okay, I gotta explore. I gotta find food is what I'm learning. The lack of food is more dangerous than any enemy in this game. Maybe that actually means I need to be going downstairs more, like more rapidly, exploring and searching. Ekru. That was an Ekru potion? What is Ekru? All of the potions are different colors. I've never heard the word Ekru in my life. Someone Google Ecru for me, please, and let me know what that color is. Because I would love to know. Is it like a beige of sorts? I get a beige kind of feeling from the word Ecru. And if I saw a beige potion, I wouldn't super want to drink it. But, you know, do what you need to do. Maybe it's because the word Ecru makes me think of, like escrow. And escrow makes me think of, like, realtors and accountants. Light beige, I was right. Wow. Hey, that actually, I feel pretty proud about that, to be honest. Now I'm gonna starve searching this hallway for far too long. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. But kind of yellow. Okay, yeah, I can see that. That's kind of like the vibe I was thinking. Like between beige and butter. I like this little jaunty Spotify song I got going on in the background. Backroom walls, kind of, yeah, okay. I get that. That totally tracks. I can't believe I called that, though. I was like, this sounds like the color an accountant would say is his favorite color. Therefore, it's beige. I'm sure there's lots of fun accountants out there. Just because you want to do something safe and stable for a career does not make you innately boring. My bad, accountants. But do you think there's a person who's like, oh, my favorite color is ecru? Somebody who's like, my favorite color is butter? Accountant wink. Is that because of the accountant stuff in Date Everything? And that like accountant role play that the safe had me do? I'd forgotten about that until just now. So many snakes. You know, with how hungry they make you so quickly, you'd think that they would give you some food to start with. Or make finding it... Excuse me. Or make finding it a little easier. Goodness. But we're dungeon delving. I was thinking that too, Riz. The Samuel Jackson, like, honestly, a movie called Rogue, starring Samuel L. Jackson as a haggard adventurer who's going down 40 flights of an increasingly terrible dungeon. Man, I'd watch that movie. That actually sounds like a great flick. Hey, some food. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Maybe, you know, I've mostly been finding food in the opening rooms, so maybe I do just need to go down faster. Yeah, right? That actually sounds kind of amazing. I think that would actually kind of rule. Ooh, 2 scrolls titled Biekle Tablixin to Spad Blisson. Oh, Blue Sun. Okay. Blue Sun is a mercenary group in Mass Effect, I want to say? Doesn't Garrus join the Blue Suns briefly before you like get him back in Mass Effect 2? Because he's like on the inside, the Angel of Death or something. It's been a while since I played those games. Oh, use one so you know what it is. That's a great idea. Oh, it's an identify spell. What should we identify? Okay, it seems like they give us identify spells fairly frequently. Like if I get a double of a spell, or like of a scroll, we can kind of guess that it probably identify. Let's see, we've got Tungsten Wand. Knowing what the wand does, yeah, I totally agree, Riz. I think knowing what the wand does seems like it's good. A Wand of Haste Monster. See, this is very good that we know that it's a Wand of Haste Monster, because that means I'm not gonna use this wand, because the wand would make the monster stronger. And then that snake would be hasted. He'd be absolutely snasted and kill me. Now, you don't want a snasted snake. Okay, now see, here's the thing is, we're gonna be it appears that we're searching for doors again. Because it seems I'm gonna hit all of them 3 times. Okay, that emu came from somewhere, which means that the secret door is somewhere down this way. 'Cause where else would that emu have come from? I'm hungry, though. Yeah, speedy snakes. I mean, snakes are already pretty fast when they want to be. You don't need a snake to be faster than it is by nature. That's why God took away their legs. Oh, see? The orc has injured me. Rude. Okay, no, well, now we've injured the orc. Welcome to level 4. Oh, emu. Hey, stop that. I forgot that they can swing diagonal, and I just can't do that because I don't have the right keys on my keyboard. Oh, ads are coming back. Okay, we will do one more 3-minute break, and then we will see the epic conclusion of Samuel Jackson as Friday the 13th. All right, and we're back. Oh, whoops, wrong tab. I was like, well, this is a PC game. It's one of the original PC games. Let me hit my PC game streaming tab. And it's like, no, this is the most ancient of PC games. Truly play, I mean, I think for a game from 1983, this thing holds up surprisingly well. Like I'm having quite a good time exploring around this Dark Lord's ancient lair. I know that in the manual that I linked in chat earlier, there is actual lore to this game. And you are trying to like go down to I think it's some amulet. Is that like the 40th floor that you're trying to retrieve? Oh, have a scroll titled Munko. I think we'll just ignore this bat. Why fight a bat if you don't need to? I mean, obviously for the experience points, but there's got to be other things. There's got to be other things in life than just experience points. That's what the Friday lineage passed on to each other. And the other thing that they passed on is hating emus. There's just like a big picture of like emus in the Friday family like home with like it's, you know, they're playing darts and throwing knives into pictures of emus, knowing that the war may never truly be over. Is this just a hall to nowhere? I feel like, okay, nope, there was a secret door here, of course. Sometimes you just have to search literally like 10 times before they're like, hey, surprise, here is a door. And you gotta look for food. Yeah, the giving the bird to the birds, you could say. Snake didn't want nothing to do with me. There's a whole like book of kind of like bird slams in the Friday family home. of this fictional, I of course love birds. But within this fictional fantasy world, in which case we have a blood feud against emus, and rattlesnakes apparently. Oh, you feel the bite in your leg and now feel weaker. Oh, it literally sapped my strength by 1. Oh, it did it again. Stop it. It's actively sapping my strength. I don't know if I'll get better at... Please, I need to kill the rattlesnake. He's making me so weak. Oh, I have 2 HP. I actually need to run is the thing. The thing is, I simply need to run. I need to read a scroll. Please, Moncow. I feel as if somebody is watching over me. Is it Friday the 1st and the 2nd who also died on level 4? Guardian... I'm gonna... Instead of Guardian Fridays, I'm gonna call it Guardian... Or Guardian Angels. I'm gonna call it Guardian Fridays. And see, the rattlesnake missed me. I'm gonna go back and swing. We're gonna see. You missed the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake misses you. You hit the rattlesnake. We killed the rattlesnake. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so close. Wow, we have 2 hit points left. I guess this is taking place in Australia, huh? With the rattlesnakes and the emus. I mean, we haven't seen any kangaroos yet, but we also all know that ice monsters are famously Australian. Yeah, blessings of the end of the week. Exactly. The ancestral guardians. Wait, no, not. Let me see. What else what can I quaff? Do we think we have so many potions, and we don't know what any of them do. Do we think a gold potion is health? I do. Let's try it. Ooh, hey, this tastes great. It makes you feel warm all over. What do you want to call it? Oh, hey, that restored my strength back to up to 16. Strength, or maybe like, let's call that greater restoration. Because yeah, my strength went from being 11 to 16 from that. That's great. Let's try white potions. Oh, I feel very sick now is the thing. And there's an emu. When did he show up? I'm just gonna run away. Because you get HP very slowly, just over time. Let's try another potion real quick. Wait. The fact that Q is quaff for drink potion and capital Q is quit game is crazy. I almost quit the game accidentally. Do we think... Okay. Cyan, Ecru, Topaz, or Crimson? Crimson potion, right? Is health. Ecru? Oh, Riz says Ecru. The emu scored an excellent hit on me. Illegal command. What? It didn't even tell me what it didn't even tell me what it did. My strength is lower though. Okay, we defeated the emu. Oh, wait. I can see I can see the kestrel up above. I think that was a potion of monster sight. Cuz see how I can see how the K is up there now, like way above on the map. And now it's gone. I think that was a potion of monster sight. Let's try Topaz. I begin to feel better. Okay, that's health potion. Great. That was clutch. That was a lot of health. I really needed that. I hate rattlesnakes. I don't want you. I don't trust you. Is there like a wait button? I want to just be able to wait a turn and like let them approach. stop it. I don't have any more. Oh boy, this rattlesnake's gonna kill me. He's sapping my strength. Okay. Ooh, barely got him. Okay, with the greater restoration, I think, restored me. Yes, okay, that definitely is greater restoration, because it brought my strength back up to 16. Oh, hello, Emu. Emu, Kestrel, and Rattlesnake all... It seems like they're all guarding whatever is there in the back. Oh, and they've got food. Ooh, I need the food, but I only have 7 hit points. But I'm level 5. Scored an excellent hit on the Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake hit me, rude. Okay, we got the Rattlesnake in 2. Do we think a Kestrel can take out 7? It's injured me. Oh, we got it. Ooh, just barely. That was close. Got food and a scroll and an aluminum wand. That's a dildo. An aluminum wand? Come on. We know what that's... You're describing a vibrator. I don't know. Those probably aren't made out of aluminum. Too weak. And probably metal is not a great thing to put in your zones. Ooh, yeah. Identification scroll. Great call. We also have another scroll we could identify at some point. But I think getting the wands makes a lot of sense because they also have limited charges. Wand of Cancellation. Wow, cancel culture in a wand? What do we think that does? What does Wand of Cancellation really mean there? That little doo-doo-doo. This sounds like, oh, maybe against magic. Yeah, maybe it cancels out, like, other magics. Whoa, what's a Z? Zombie? Yeah, scored an excellent hit on the zombie. Oh, do we... I feel like we really don't want to get hit by the zombie, huh? Oh, wait, did I accidentally take off my ring before? I think that happened. Oh, no. Maybe that was a different life. More food. Always nice. Let's just kind of explore around the perimeter. See our options. Okay, we can go north, south, east, and Dennis. That's a classic Homestar Runner bit for y'all. A little choose your own adventure. Homestar Runner, like old video game meme. Oh! Damn. What? I wasn't looking that closely and the hobgoblin got me. I was just like, I can take a hobgoblin, no problem. And, I could not take a hobgoblin. No problem. Well then. Oh, Rip Friday. Rip Friday the 13th. Gob Hoblin. The hobble's done gobbled. Less embarrassing than starving to death. That's so true. Starving to death because you can't find, like, the rock in a wall to go through. Like, you can't find a secret lever hidden behind a stone. Okay, I think I wanted that to go on longer since we just kind of came back from an ad break not too long ago. But alas, I think that might be the world telling me it's time. This has been another Wheel of Retro stream. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm really enjoying these. I'm glad to be getting back to them. It was fun doing DOS. You know, I was nervous about it, and we only had one stupid game crash. You know, from me being like, well, what if I just typed exit into the command line? And turns out that's not how you exit the command line. Yes, if you have recommendations, Drosser, I added ActRaiser per your recommendation from last stream. ActRaiser is on the wheel. So if you've got other Riz, I know you were just mentioning one. I don't know if you're on Discord, but if you want to either shoot me a message on Blue Sky or hop on the community Discord and let us know there. For the game, it was BioFreaks, I believe was the name of the game that you were recommending. I'll try and remember that. But if anything else comes up as well, thanks y'all for hanging out, you know, chatting, lurking, whatever you're doing. I always appreciate it. This was very fun, and it was super fun to, you put it on the OG post about the wheel. Okay, great. I'll need to, that's a little ways back now, but I can find it again for sure. It was really fun, honestly, like, playing some of these games that are, like, you know, genre-defining staples. Things that were, like, so kind of... Is there a full list of everything on the wheel at the minute? No. That is a good idea, though. I should make an official list. And I have a list, actually, like, on the wheel, because I had to type it all up. So I can just copy and paste that. I will post that in the Discord and let y'all know. That way you can take a look at all the... I think that currently... I think now after this stream, it will be 85 games on the list of eligible games. Since, you know, after we spin on them, we take them off. But yeah, no, this was super fun. And yeah, playing like Wolfenstein 3D. Which chat do you want it in? You can just drop it in the general. That's totally fine. Or the games chat, either one. You know, I'll take a look at it. I'll see it either way. I'm trying to be more active on there. I'm not always the best at, honestly, is staying on top of Discord notifications and stuff, because it's just like, after you join a certain amount of Discord servers, don't you just kind of ignore when there's like little highlights on there, and then you're like, oh, that's not for me. The thing that I'm trying to do is be like, wait, no, that's the community Discord for the community that I'm building, and I should pay attention to those. So I'm trying to be more active on there more regularly. And I'm, you know, it's just always so lovely to see people like talking games and stuff over there and whatnot. It's wonderful. Oh, hey, you know what? Welcome Raiders, Cool, and like Tucker and Euro. Welcome. We're playing some retro. You know what? What the heck? Let's do one more run. Let's do one more run for the Raiders. We were just about to wrap it up for the night, but we just saw the end of Friday the 13th. But let's do one more. Let's type in rogue.exe, shall we? Let's go back Friday. No, you know what? Honestly, it's incredible. I died a very embarrassing death to a little goblin hobgoblin. Yeah, one more for Euro specifically. Absolutely. Let's call this let's see. We're gonna call this run I was trying to think of a fun Saturday. It's the sequel. Yeah, we were playing the runs as Friday earlier. There's Friday the 1st, Friday the 2nd, and then of course Friday the 13th. But now we'll do Saturday. And Euro, I know you've always wanted to watch Saturday die. I saw on Blue Sky that it's been a rough day for you. So now we are playing an adventurer named Saturday, going down 40 depths into the I mean, I'm sorry if it wasn't like that rough of a day, you know, if you need to raid and run, no worries whatsoever. Don't go take care of your Sims bars, you know. I hope you were having a fun time streaming whatever you were doing. What were y'all playing? But yeah, if you need to run, no way you're skipping this. Yeah, now we're watching Saturday plunge down into the depths of an ancient and evil dark lord trying to recover the amulet that is said to help bring the land back into the light or something. I don't know. There's lore to this game. If you read the manual, there's lore. just suffered the worst time in Pokemon Emerald, so we need to Saturday to die. Oh goodness. Are you playing like a dual lock, kind of like a soul lock run in Pokemon Emerald? I've never done anything like dual lock. Well, Momo, my partner, and I, we once were doing kind of like Nuzlocks right next to each other, but we weren't doing it like soul lock style. Not soul linked. Okay. That still seems intense. Wonderlock. Teams are gacha random. That's fun. Any particular like heroes of the teams so far? Let me go ahead. I gotta take off my armor. No one look real quick. Avert your eyes as I take off my armor. Wait. What do I want? No, I don't want to drop. No. Okay, I dropped the armor. Now do I wear the armor? Thank you for the googly eyes, Redeem. You're surfing cow and big tank bubblegum milk tanking Clefable. Fantastic. I mean, honestly, I do feel like in Nuzlocke, having those very like tanky kind of Pokemon can be so vital, right? Because like sweepers that are like fast but fragile, you're gonna get hit at some point. So Dev had some heroes, but all the heroes are now dead. Rip bubblegum. Let's wear. We just got studded leather armor. Oh, this is worse than the other armor. Let's take. Let me take off the studded leather armor. You ever just find armor on the ground and it turns out the reason the armor was on the ground is because somebody. Oh no, and now I'm not wearing any. The person probably who left the armor behind found better armor or died because the armor was bad. Such a. This snake is kicking my butt. I haven't hit it once. It's... Oh, wow. I almost got killed by a level 1 snake. You know? Solid Snake nearly absolutely destroyed Saturday. And there would be nothing that I could do. I don't have any potions yet. I don't have any, like, wands or scrolls, I don't believe. Let's actually look at our inventory real quick. Oh, we do have a pink potion, and we have a scroll titled Pull Druff. That's how the scholars pronounce it. Saturday has made peace with the emus, but has beef with the snakes. The snakes have beef with me. The rattlesnakes want me dead, is what I've learned. We have a Belerium wand, a classic wand color. We all know what Belerium looks like. It's blue, right? I'm gonna say Belerium's probably like a metallic blue color. If anyone wants to Google Belerium, or maybe it's a metal, right? All the wands I think are maybe named after metals. The Kestrel has injured me. This bird's kicking my butt. Oh my god, this bird's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get killed by a small bird. Okay, wait, quick, let's read a scroll. Troll druff blue. Why do bird hey robot? Emus and kestrels are like the first levels of enemies that you fight in this game, and they all want me dead. I read the scroll and it vanishes. Wait, why did a snake just appear behind me? Snake summon. So sometimes sometimes the potions and scrolls do good things, and sometimes they summon snakes behind you that are about to kill you. Kestrel and Emu are about as opposite as birds can get, it's true. But they have formed an alliance, unfortunately, and along with the snakes, all the lands and creatures of the skies and the seas are after me. I don't know what, I'm surrounded on both sides and I cannot hit. I have been killed by a small bird. I have been waylaid. I've been absolutely destroyed by the tiniest little swallow. Yeah, it's, I think that's the most embarrassing death there's been so far. For sure, I did not get past level 1 that time. It's never been quite that bad. It's, you know, I've starved to death. I've been killed by hobgoblins. I once accidentally, unfortunately, the blushies and the googly eyes do not pair super well together. Actually, you know what? I can make this work. Hold on. We got killed by an ugly doll in the sun. Oh, damn. Those will get you every time. Wait, what was is the ugly doll a Mimikyu? Or what's the other ugly doll Pokemon? Can I raise these? I just want to raise these a little bit, just so we get the blushies. Just so we get a hint of the blushies. Yeah, there we go. And then let me overlap them, so that's kind of cute. Now I look like Karopi. Oh, Clay doll, that's so true. Okay, wait, now that the googly eyes have a little bit of overlap and you can see the blushies, now I look like Karopi and I kind of love it. Now this combo is actually maybe the best combo there's been. My first wallet I ever had as a small child was a Karopi wallet that had little blushies on it just like this. Now I'm a Sanrio mascot here. I do look like Karopi, don't I? I'm like, wow, all my dreams are coming true, actually. Okay. Well, I'm so glad you all could see Friday die. Let's look into the rankings. And then with the ridiculous eyelashes too, with the way that the sunglasses get layered over top of everything. Thank you for the hydrate. The frog's gotta stay moist, after all. If Karopi was slightly paranoid during a video call. Yeah, exactly. It's just like bugging out a little bit. It's great. Yeah, with the way that the glasses overlap on everything, it just gives me like incredibly like wingtip eyeliner kind of situation going on, which I personally love. Yeah, I mean, you love to see that. So we had Friday the 2nd, who apparently did the best if you judge everybody by how much gold that they accrue. And that's obviously how we as a capitalistic society kind of judge the worth of individuals, is how much wealth did they die with. So in that case, Friday the 2nd, Friday the 1st was unfortunately killed by me not knowing how to basically exit the game using the DOS commands, and I just accidentally typed exit, which apparently just closes DOS. Friday the 2nd, killed by starvation. Very embarrassing. Friday the 13th, killed by Hobgoblin and basically my own hubris, because I thought I could take on a Hobgoblin no problem. Saturday, killed by a Kestrel. Just kind of a dork. Just kind of a huge dork on Saturday's part. Yeah, Saturday finally got what it's deserved, and I almost want to do another run because that one was so short, but I think honestly, that death is bringing us all closure for this Saturday evening. I think we can all rest a little easier knowing that we've seen Saturday die together, and you know, that feels like it should be the end of the Saturday stream. Saturday just didn't have that dog in him. He did, unfortunately, at the end of his life, have a bird and a snake in him. In his eyes, specifically. His mouth and his eyes is where they went for, his most vulnerable parts. And they did disembowel him from the outside in. Some people would pay for that. Well, those people are freaks. You know? You can't help them all, is what I'll say to that. I think let's go ahead and we can let's go ahead and yeah, I think that's the best place we could possibly call it as a group. Thank y'all again for the raid. Yeah, sorry, I was just about to head out before you raided in, and I do appreciate it. Not the XIs, it's unfortunately what it is. It's the death has been real. Yeah, but no, this was super fun. Playing Wolfenstein before that was a really good time too. Playing basically like the first ever first-person shooter was very neat. And then this has just been, honestly, a lesson in hubris. Has been good for that. Yeah, this was really a delight, and what a fun Saturday stream. I'll be back, I think Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm planning on doing 2 art streams instead of like my typical Tactics Tuesday. I've just been enjoying the art streams a little bit more, and it's just like a fun chill vibe. Gotta find someone who's ending a stream to raid, as is the way. Hey, no worries at all, Euro. No, like, not a sweat. I just appreciate you guys thinking about me. And you know what? I see that IO is currently still going, so why don't we keep the robot train a-rolling? And, you know, maybe IO will be wrapping up right about now, too, and we can keep that little poor timing train a-rolling. No, it's wonderful, and I really appreciate you guys thinking about me and raiding into me. I hope you had a fun night. I gotta check out your Nuzlocke VODs sometime. Yeah, IO's like 4 hours in. It's perfect for that then. Yeah, I'll be back next week with more art streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then we'll be back with more Wheel of Retro. Actually, not that Saturday. I'm going to a friend's wedding that Saturday. So we'll do a Friday night Wheel of Retro, I think. Unless I figure out that my schedule is different. And in that case, just check it out on Blue Sky or Instagram. It's where I post my schedules, or join the community Discord. I post my stuff there. Yeah. And you know, the VODs will always be available like a few days after if you can't catch it, Riz. So, all right, let's head on over to IO. I was going to say Ohio to IO, but Ohio's good morning, and it's fairly late. So just say hi to I. All right. See y'all.